Well, hello, hello, hello. How you guys doing? This is John. Welcome to Sunday with Silvers, or I should say Sundays with Silvers, because we do this every single Sunday. I normally do it at 4 p.m. Pacific time. However, the Super Bowl is today, and eh, I think I want to watch the Super Bowl. So I'm doing this an hour earlier. I appreciate all of you being here and joining me an hour earlier than usual. And it's so great to see all of you. So thank you for being here. This is a time when I share music. I've been writing music for 48 years now. And I'm getting ready to start going out touring with it, and this is just a way for me to connect with folks directly through live streaming and share some stuff. Also, I'm an actor. I have a master's in classical theater, and I share some theatrical stuff as well, and some stories, and just have a good time. So thank you so much for being here. um, just want to say that it is February, and February. Some people say February, which is, well, most of us do, but it's February, believe it or not, because there's an R in there. Check it out. I'm not the greatest speller, but I do know that. And yeah, so it's Black History Month, and as I've probably shared before on this channel, my dad was a civil rights leader who worked with Dr. King in the '60s. My parents actually both were part of the civil rights movement. My dad was black, my mom was white, and but it was really a human rights thing, as much as a civil rights. And I think that that's important to recognize that it's about human rights. And so right now we're in a time where it's very interesting, the powers that be that are in our country, and their take on the rights of other human beings and all that kind of stuff. So I just want to put a shout out for continuing to keep human rights as an important part of our awareness, so that we're able to treat each other with love and respect. I have a song called Black, White, and Red, White, and Blue, and one of the lines in it says, um, "Look into my eyes. Yes, I'm your brother. Under this great blue sky, we've got to care for each other. The earth is our mother. We bleed the same color. Let's love each other right now." Pretty simple. It pretty much solves everything, right? If we just choose to love each other. And part of that is family and friends. I mean, but loving everybody, I mean, okay, I'm not that we have to like everybody or agree with everybody, but if we can try to bring ourselves back to that love that we feel for others, or for family and friends, and try to apply that more to people that aren't necessarily quote unquote family or even friends, we if they do the same, we start to have a whole different experience of being alive and being on this planet. Has nothing to do with our nationality, or what country we live in, or what color of our skin, but just being a loving person. So this song that I'm going to do for you is called Family and Friends. I haven't played it for a long time. It goes like this: what if you woke up in the morning and found that everything you thought that really mattered so much didn't matter much at all? Maybe it would be a warning telling you it's time to look into your heart and get in touch with the meaning of it all. Life is never what it seems when you're chasing hollow dreams. The only thing that matters in the end is the love of our family and friends. What if you woke up in the morning and found that everything you want was here all the time? and all you had to do was rhyme. Would you stop conforming to all the things you think you have to do to win the prize? Would you open up your eyes to see that life is never what it seems? If you're chasing hollow dreams, the only thing that matters in the end is the love of our family and friends. Oh, the only thing that matters in the end is the love of our family and friends. If I had a lead guitar player, they could play right here, but I'll try to whistle. Hey, that was okay. That was all right. Here we go. What if you woke up in the morning and found all your possessions were suddenly gone? Would you want to carry on with nothing for adorning? Could you stand naked in the eyes of everyone? Or would you turn and run? Because life is never what it seems when you're chasing hollow dreams. The only thing that matters in the end is the love of our family and friends. Oh, the only thing that matters in the end is the love of our family and friends. Yeah. Oh, well, the only thing that matters in the end is the love of our family and friends. Hey, I can't believe I got through that. I read it. Yeah, you see, I have it all written down here. And that's because I've written these songs over the last 48 years. And, some of them are older than others. And I'm just actually revisiting some of them. So that's one that I really always liked. And I wanted to sing it kind of immediately after the fires here in California. But I just thought it wasn't, maybe appropriate so soon because, it really says, what if you woke up in the morning and found that everything you thought that really mattered so much didn't matter much at all? And the next verse is, what if you woke up in the morning and found that everything you want was here all the time? And last one is, what if you woke up in the morning and found all your possessions were suddenly gone? Yeah, wow. That's a lot to say to people who've just lost their entire identity in terms of their, where they live. I just went out to dinner with my best friend and his wife, my best friends. She's my best friend too. Known them for 40 years, longer than that, 50 years. And yeah, and they lost their home in the fires, burnt to the ground, nothing left. And I feel so bad for them. And I'm just so grateful that they're okay. They got their cat out, and so no, there was no loss of life, thankfully, at least for them. But the memories are gone in terms of well, I shouldn't say the memories are gone. Let me put it this way: there are treasures that remind them of memories that are gone. Uh, when I talked to my best friend about it right after it happened, he said the thing that he cared about losing the most were the Christmas ornaments that his kids made, that hang on their tree every Christmas. Um, those are the kinds of things that I guess can't be replaced. Um, and And this song talks about how the love of our family and friends, in the end, everything else, I can't, I'm not trying to be super profound here in terms of knowing what to tell people who lost lost as much as they did. I'm very grateful that I didn't have that experience and hopefully never will. But my heart goes out to all of the folks that have, gone through hardship, not only in the fires, but just in life in general. We all need friends, and I sometimes I think about, well, if I sing a song that says the only thing that matters in the end is the love of our family and friends, then I think, well, what about the people out there that feel all alone and feel like they don't have a family, feel like they don't have friends? What about them? Is there anything that matters? And my feeling is, yeah. uh, you know if we can look at each other as family, regardless of whether we were born to the same parents or not, if we can treat others with love and respect and dignity and opportunity, then we can all experience having a family. We can all experience having friends. And so, that's what I'm about. And hopefully that resonates with you as well. This is a special edition, as I mentioned. I started early today because the Super Bowl is coming on. And by the way, I think it's wonderful that it's Black History Month, and both of the starting quarterbacks are both, they're both black men. Uh, yeah, Hurts and oh gosh, Mahomes, Hurts and Mahomes. They're black men, beautiful black men who are at the top of their game and leading, and they're leaders. And I think it's amazing. I mean, I think it was Doug Williams was one of the first black uh, quarterbacks in the NFL. If I'm not mistaken, he played for I believe it was the Washington. At the time, they called them the Redskins. They've changed that, which I think is a good thing. I'm not sure what they call themselves now, the Washington Nationals, I think. Anyway, yeah, I'm not a big, huge rah rah football fan, but I love watching any sport that is really at the top, the pinnacle of its excellence, and when two teams or two players are equally matched. Just the intensity and the beauty of the execution of whatever sport it is always beautiful. So I'm grateful to have you folks here with me today. Um, I'd love to do some Shakespeare, but I'm not prepared, so I'm going to do that next week. Maybe I'll pick a sonnet. Um, and I got some good news. I'm probably going to be. It looks like I have an opportunity to potentially tour coming up in the summertime. I've got a lot to do. I've got to put together a band, possibly, or maybe I'll just do it like this, me and my guitar. Sometimes I think less is more. Um, yeah, let me do one more song for you. I wrote this for my daughter. Actually, let me make it take a little bit higher. It goes like this. My love for you is beyond words, and so I will stay silent and listen to the birds, for they can sing your praises better than my best phrases. In case you hadn't heard, my love for you is beyond words. My love for you is beyond time. It's beyond space and beyond rhyme. It's beyond all the pages of our most enlightened sages. It will always shine. My love for you is beyond time. La la la. My love for you is beyond love, far beyond anything that I can think of. It lives within my heart and lifts me up above. And from up here it's clear, my love for you is beyond love. My love for you is beyond love. My love for you is beyond love. All right. That's for my daughter. Talking about family. She's just a wonderful person. She's got some great opportunities as well coming up. She just got a fellowship. She's a writer and beautiful writer, beautiful person, and my wife, beautiful person as well. So I'm very blessed to have a family that I can enjoy and that support and be supportive of. So hopefully you have somebody in your life as well, or a group of people that you can lean into. Because remember, you don't have to do it all yourself. That's what I'm learning. I used to think I had to be superhuman and do more than could be humanly possible, and at the same time never break a sweat. But that caused me to stretch myself beyond my limits at times, and wasn't always good for me. So I'm learning to lean into my family and friends, and I consider you folks to be exactly that, my family. So blessings to all of you. If you watch the Super Bowl, enjoy it. Hope your team wins. And if it doesn't, then remember, it's just a game. Love to all of you. Here we go.